Hey guys, sorry about that. My connection just quit. Um, so like I was saying, we don't have all of the data yet for all of our genes. So even if you do have seasonal affective disorder and like you don't have any of these pop up, sometimes it's because we don't have the data, and sometimes it's because of what you're eating. If you're not getting enough vitamin D3, then that could be a huge part. You're not outside in the sun anymore. And so that, for me, if I'm doing well with taking my supplements and I'm taking my vitamin D3, then I don't have these issues as much. Another one is like this lithium orate. So, I have my risk allele is C and I have CC. Well, I do not have bipolar disorder, but if I did, or I did come to like develop something like that, then lithium would be a good thing for me to try and take, because I would respond well to that. The next is GABA. So, GABA is a precursor for some of our other hormones. And so, I have the double allele for this ALDH5A1. So I have reduced ALDH1, which means I have an increased risk of impaired cognitive function. Now, this just means that like when I'm extremely tired, or if I'm not getting the appropriate nutrition, so like my vitamins, my minerals, proteins, fats, I'm definitely more likely to have cognitive function impairment, which is like, you can't think as well, not as clearly, foggy headed, that kind of thing. This one was very interesting for me. So inflammation and mood. So this IL-6, we had talked about that earlier. So with this double GG, you have an increased risk of depression with inflammation. So what you are eating, what I was eating, was impacting my mood way more than what I had originally thought of. And so, going out and getting Chick-fil-A 2, 3, 4 times a week in between classes would really impact, my mental health. And then this one right here, this IL-1B, I have the double allele for that. So it increases your IL-1B, which is interleukin. It's an inflammatory marker, and that gives me an increased risk of depression. Again, I have another one, IDO1. I have the double allele. So I am more likely to have depression with inflammation. So I have 3 ticks against me. So, I've definitely noticed, especially now that I'm pregnant, what I eat definitely affects my mood way more than when I wasn't pregnant. And that can happen for a whole slew of reasons. But these are things to really think about, and would be interesting, if you are more prone to depression. Why is that? Is there something that we can do to help with that depression besides, putting you on medications that are ultimately kind of hard to get off of? And then this one was just kind of funny, the cannabis receptors. I don't have any risk of cannabis dependence or anything like that. So it's interesting that they were able to come up with this so quickly. So that's something to kind of think about. If you guys have questions about that, or you want more information, reach out to one of us. We are, going to start doing that pretty quickly. And, we'll, if we have labs, we'll correlate it with your labs. If you have specific issues, we're going to correlate it to that, because that's not even a fourth of the genetics that we ran. It was, you know, just a sneak peek. So if you have, you know, heart disease or heart disease in the family, you have your, you know, you're watching your cholesterol labs, or your lipid panel, you know, really think about, you know, if you're wanting to really target genetics wise, any of those factors. So again, if you have questions or comments, or you just think that this is cool, you know, comment down in the comment section, or send us a message on Facebook, talk to us in office or something like that. That is all I had for today. And I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.